what's up guys, it's Mythics here, and I'm here with the Petit Year. Today we have some landmarks in Paris, and we're going to try and figure out where they are.
We'll start with this.
What even is that?
I don't even know. What's it called?
Arch de Triomphe, I think it's called.
Arc de Triomphe.
I probably butchered that, but
Some of that.
it's a good try.
All right, first things first. Yep.
Right, is everyone okay if I put it right here, yeah?
Yeah.
Roundabout makes sense.
Roundabout.
I'll try. Right.
See all the streets around it.
Roundabout, no? Roundabout, gotta be.
Yeah.
Top
yeah,
left.
that one.
Top left?
Yeah, that one's yes.
It's that one, guaranteed.
Alright, we'll just put that there.
Wait, you know that's submitted now?
All right, listen, we went to the Eiffel Tower. It's next to some water.
I'm trying to think when we actually went there, there was a curve to the right.
Let's go here, no?
Wait, no, you
Well, you can't put it down yet. You can put it down, you lock it in.
locked if you pull it in.
I swear that's there, bro.
You know what I think?
Well, I don't know.
This is
You
near a river.
know when you see picture of the Eiffel Tower, it goes straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, Slave.
That's-
I'm thinking it's
that's
you
why-
because it's next to the river and there's like grass near it, no?
There was grass near it.
Yeah, see?
For me, that's either here or here. Yeah, but we need to pick.
No, but you're French, like, you should know that.
This was
no bridge.
This is where we walked, and then this is. But listen,
There's no way it's here because there's no bridge.
This can't be the Eiffel Tower because the water was on this side of it. So it has to either be here or
So
here.
it's this one then because there's no walkover. We would walk over this, no?
You need a lot of space for the Eiffel.
I trust you, Slave.
No, bro. I don't think it was here, you know.
I trust you,
But
Slave.
you know what?
That's fine. Right, we trust each other. That's good. That's good.
That's why we win.
Where does the? Just put it here.
I feel like it's that one. I think it's that one.
Next
That's
to
what
that.
then.
Next to the grass.
Yeah, no, I think it's this one. For the fact is, if you remember, if you looked over the bridge, yeah, there was like a massive like.
Oh, the green?
Yeah, the green's like.
Yeah, but there was like a house, like...
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what this is. I feel so
Lock it
bad
in,
for
lock
getting
it in.
wrong, bro. Lock it in, bro.
Lock it in.
I have a feeling the Louvre's this one here, and I feel like that one's that one there.
When I was at the Louvre, we were trying to go to the Eiffel Tower. That was like 15 minutes.
What is that?
That's the
Louvre.
Yeah.
Louvre.
Where do you think, Bjorn?
Surely that's more like.
I reckon that's that one, and then that's that one.
How do you pronounce that?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't even know what that
I don't even know what that is.
This is like underground, I think. What? It's in the museum, bro. I swear it's underground.
Wait, what is it?
Notre Dame, yeah, that's the one.
That's
Yeah.
a crazy yacht.
Oh, I don't know. Take a guess, I think.
What, we just winging it? Are we winging it?
What would be more
Wait,
on the water?
wait, yeah. And what would be more on the wall?
How fast
That
like
can't
a peddler
be
are
this.
you?
No, that has to be this. The Louvre.
I don't even know
Well,
what
that's
15 minutes for you.
So that's
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's probably about right.
Put this
That
there.
can't be this, bro. Paris.
So this is this.
That's this, yeah. That's that one.
Lock
I think we're good.
Locked in, yeah?
Yeah,
Bro, if we get this wrong, like it's on you.
Finished.
No, that's not.
Got the French player on our team, got to get it right.
How do you... Yeah, we should... Nah.
No, we're good. I swear we're good.
All right, just put it. Lock it in, bro. 1 for 4.
Oh, bro.
We're 1 for 4. Not feeling confident with it. We'll see how we did.
I think that's
know,
that's
bro.
on the water.
That'll do.
That's perfect. Spot on, I think.
Welcome back to the Esports World Cup. Oh, we're still getting set up on the main stage for our second quarter final. We want to remind you that today is jam-packed with some of the best Call of Duty Black Ops 7 you're going to see. In fact, it's the last Call of Duty Black Ops 7 you're going to see before Modern Warfare 4 drops. So let's take a look at the matches we have in store for you. We started with 16 squads. Now we're down to the final 6. And after this match, it'll be just 5. The biggest match, though, of the day is coming up at the end of the day. This is FaZe versus Optic. Why is this a huge showdown, Nameless? Why is everyone chirping about this since the draw show?
Because everybody wants to see it again. You know, all those round 11s at champs. You heard Sip say it in the showdown with Shotzi. Round 11 can go either way. So Optic get a second crack at it. They can get redemption. They can go through FaZe and defend their EWC title.
Now, historically, everyone would see that Falcons versus Gentlemates match and just assume, oh, Gentlemates got this. They won Major 1. They've always been considered available for the podium. Falcons would bomb out sometimes top 8, top 6. Well, the Falcons just finished top 3 with a rookie. So for anyone who hasn't tuned into the Falcons recently on the Black Ops side of things, what have you seen from their Call of Duty team?
It's a wonderful thing to see them look actually like a team. It feels like they've been a little bit all for themselves at points through this year, but of course, the Luca coming into that roster, he's made a monumental difference in terms of not only their vibes inside that team, of course, but the superstar takeover power that he has shown. Technical ability-wise, we knew that he was a star inside of challenges. It was always about whether or not he could have that impact with the mature decision-making required, fitting inside a system. Well, I don't think there's any doubts left inside that roster in terms of how good he can be. Of course, you beat mates at champs as well to continue that journey. So now it's a case of just getting that same thing done again.
We welcome back a very special guest for his second appearance on the show. He goes by the name of Ben J. Nassim, and he is partners with the one and only Zuma on the flank. Zuma, I just finally saw the clip of how Ben J ended up on our screen the first time. Thank you for sharing him with us. You're such a kind man.
Of course, guys. I would love to share Ben J with you guys. I mean, I told him to go for a walk, Chris, and he never came back. He ended up on a desk. So.
He just ends up being famous.
Tom, I've been seeing him go for a lot of walks. How many breaks have you had from Ben?
Well, he stresses me out, and you know this. So, I tell him to go for a walk whenever he stresses me out. I need a little breather sometimes. And it was nice having you on, too. You got to stop by later today.
I'm going to come by later today, maybe during the Falcon series. So
Yes,
that's going to be a banger.
It's fun because we can see you guys, of course, over here from
You're like
the
20
corner.
feet from
Yeah,
us.
you're not too far at all. I could probably throw something and hit one of you. But how's it felt inside the venue today? Because, of course, it's packed behind you guys in those seats. What's the vibe like?
Oh, yeah, the energy's incredible. It's a packed show today. I mean, even they opened up some more seats behind us. And, I mean, they might need to open up some seats in front of us, too, because they're starting to fill out pretty quick. So the energy's live in here. It's pumping, and we're feeling good. We're happy to be here.
Tom, let me ask you about that last match. Obviously, we go all the way to a Game 7.
Yeah.
Got a little greasy on either side there. What are your thoughts on the Game 7
I mean, it was a great match. Obviously, Twitter's hot right now. The timeline's hot. They're going back and forth. He might have something to do with it. But it was a great match. I thought Metals had a great series. He was unbelievable. I thought he was the X factor for them. When Metals is playing like that, I feel like he just elevates everybody around him. So Miami's looking pretty good. We'll see if it lasts.
So do we think Beans has done enough for his stock to guarantee a league spot next year? Because I've been saying it for a bit now. I think at the last Pro-Am, he was playing so over the pro teams. Like, Beans deserves...
Is Beans back in the pros?
He deserves to just be
I
in the
agree.
league.
No, I agree with Nameless. I feel like Beans definitely showed out. He kind of showed everybody that, he could still compete. He could still keep up. I didn't really like the way that he kind of got fiddled out of the league. I feel like I was happy that he got another opportunity to get back in there and kind of showcase his talent. So, and he's a great guy. He's just a great dude. Everybody loves Beans, his personality. He's just great for the scene. So it was awesome seeing him back on the stage.
Are you surprised to see G2 bombed out early, though, guys? Because how many times have they looked great in group stages, and then when it comes time to make money, they just walk away empty-handed?
Yeah, I mean, they were looking good early on. I mean, we kind of had them in the mid-pack, like, top 6, top 8. So, they looked really good coming into it. I thought Envoy was playing unbelievable this weekend. He played great at Champs as well, but just seems like every time they need to ice up and clutch up when it matters most, they just can never get it done. So,
regardless of the roster.
Yeah, they got to find some ice next season for sure.
I do want to switch up the topic because my daughter is at her first ever EWC. She's the one with the butterfly wings behind you, Benjay. If she is going to get a non-phase jersey, because I know you guys are a little bit biased over there on the flank.
Just a little bit.
Of the teams remaining in the event, who is she most likely to rep winning on the end of Sunday?
Why don't you go first, Ben? Who do you think's winning?
I said to some fans yesterday, I really think that Falcons might get it done at this event.
Yeah.
Win?
By the way, they have a great jersey at this tournament.
Coming from the biggest Falcons hater of all time is very rich.
Some of you might know me and have a podcast. Ant's been very optimistic about Falcons.
I've been optimistic about them.
Iffy, but I think with the Luca, they look like a different team. Is there S&D elite? I don't really think so, but the respawn is very fast, very quick. Teams are having a very difficult time dealing with them on P2 dens. These close, tight hills where they can pull out 4 subs.
Yeah.
MC's been playing super quick. I think with the side of the bracket they have, now with Miami, if they do get this win against Gentlemates done later, I kind of like Falcons' chances maybe on Sunday.
Versus the Gentlemates at Champs, they won both the searches, I believe, right? And they're 0-2 in S&D at this event. So just need the respawn to stay super strong if you are the Falcons. But yeah, the AR deal has been incredible.
Yeah, I'd probably have FaZe or Optic. I think whoever wins between FaZe or Optic is going all the way. I just think they're the two best teams. I think it's going to be a grueler at the end of the day today. I'm so pumped up for that match. And I think whoever takes that one's probably going to close it out and close out the weekend.
Okay, so a little bit of a prediction from there, guys. But also, we've obviously checked in with pretty much every team thus far. Who have you been most surprised by, whether it be a player or a team themselves? Who's impressed you at this event?
Dylan Envoy.
Dylan Envoy was great. Yeah. I mean, obviously they're eliminated right now, but he was really good. And Metals. I mean, I already said Metals already, but I mean he was fantastic today. He was great. I think Shotzi's been looking pretty good for Optic too. I think Shotzi's been turning up and. Chris Lair was unreal. He was unbelievable. Simp was insane. I mean, I know it's Simp. I know we all expect Simp to go crazy, but he basically 1v4'd the last series.
He was balling.
Like he was doing some stuff that was just unbelievable. But people are showing out. It's the last tournament of the year, so they got to go out with a bang. And going into the offseason, we know roster mania gets really mixy, so people want to leave a good impression before the season ends.
We haven't talked about the series that we're about to see much yet, but you guys think 100 Thieves is officially 100% back after what we've seen so far?
We'll see. We'll see when they
beat
play.
Optic.
Yeah, they beat Optic. I mean, they look good. I mean, I feel like with Thieves is like they have their ups, they have their downs, but when they're up, they're up. Like their ceiling is just insane. Yeah. We'll see if they can be consistent throughout the rest of the weekend, but they look good. They look really good. Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
The only thing with Thieves, I want to see Tyler Abizi, and I want to see Neem step up. I know Neem played.
Neem went crazy.
I know. I was about to say, I think Neem has been pretty good so far in this tournament.
Okay.
Tyler was really good since the beginning of this meta. Has been kind of taking a backseat because Paco's been frying. If they want to get past Toronto, past Falcons, they want to get past Toronto, past either FaZe or Optic, and then probably play Falcons or Gentlemen or whoever, they're going to need all 4 players to fry. And at times it feels like, they're relying on the Paco and Scrap hard carry. But Scrap's back now, so we'll see.
I don't know. Neem's been playing good.
Yeah, he's been good.
Yeah, he's been really good. I don't know what he's saying.
Also, BZ was making huge plays as well.
And he's been trying to ask a question for 5 minutes. Come on, go ahead.
These
guys are having a reunion. It's absolutely wonderful to sit here and just tune into. In terms of the series coming, though, we were kind of debating up here about how far it is going to go, how many S&Ds we're going to see, etc. What's your predictions on this, boys? Don't just give me the team, give me the map count.
Yeah, I mean, I got Aroma right to my left, so I'm riding with him today. I got Koi in this one, but my chat, they think I'm a Thieves hater, man. They think I hate the Thieves. I love the Thieves. They're a great team. I just have a good feeling about Koi. Abe, he's a stallion. So, I'm riding with the Stallions today. You know what I mean?
I have a more important question for Ben J. So, Ben, you and I have been here for a minute. You texted me as soon as you touched down, asked me where everyone is eating. So, this morning, I got in a rickshaw, and I got dropped off at a place that does duck-dipped frites.
Okay.
Duck fat dipped frites.
Okay.
Then you dip it in a meat juice. Have you had anything better than meat juice dipped French fries in France?
I've had some great dishes. The catering here is also phenomenal. But I don't know if I could top that, Chris. I don't know if I could top that.
I'll be honest, us Americans are still learning how to eat in France, but I think we're doing pretty darn good. I'm losing weight somehow here in Paris, but the French fans that know how to eat well are out there with the one who always feasts. It's Lou. What's up, Lou?
Les gars, guys, we're trying to fill it up as much as we can. Vous pouvez me faire un petit and it's another fail for me, les gars. Petite pause technique, c'est l'habitude d'Elan et j'ai envie de dire c'est toujours un peu la même équipe. 100 Thieves, Aki, ça arrive. Moi, je voulais vous demander un petit peu, on sait que vous êtes là pour Gentlemates, mais qu'est-ce que vous aimez à propos de Call of Duty, que ce soit peut-être un joueur qui est plus chez vous? Est-ce que vous-même, vous êtes des joueurs, vous êtes des grands joueurs de Call of? So what do we love about Call of Duty? Tell me about it.
En vrai, en ce moment, c'est full Jody Silve. Hein. Ah, franchement. Hydra, ça me fait plaisir. Hein. Mais Jody Silve, c'est GOAT.
Jody Silve, number 1. Fan, why? Donne-moi des bonnes raisons d'être une fan de Jody Silve.
Les mouvements de ce type, le mec, il arrive à te faire des 1v4, tranquille, aucun problème, comme s'il prenait un petit déjeuner.
Easy 1v4 for Jody Silve as if it was Les gars, je voulais... Brooks, Gotha et Squeezie sur Call of Duty. Who's the best within your three CEOs? Brooks, Gotha or Squeezie at Call of Duty? Il n'y a qu'une réponse possible.
Ah, je crois que ça va être Brooks, hein. Désolé pour les trois autres, mais bon.
Brooks, what about you? Pour toi, c'est quoi?
Ce sera Gotha parce que Brox, il nous a un peu vanné.
Ah, comment ça, vous vous avez vanné? Qu'est-ce qui s'est passé?
Pour la première interview, on s'est fait vanner par Brox et Mystique.
So it's kind of a revenge. I would say Gotaga because on the first interview we weren't that super comfortable. So he made jokes about us on the co-stream. So I'm going to be going for this one. Et du coup, le prochain match, c'est 100 Thieves face à Koi. Si je ne me trompe pas, 100 Thieves against Koi. Who takes the win? Qui va gagner 100 Thieves Koi?
Je pense à des Thieves.
Ouais, LA Thieves, 100 Thieves.
Ouais, allez, Steve, hein. Un petit 4-2, je pense.
Tout? LA Thieves?
LA Thieves.
Allez, guys, Movie Star Koi, maybe, non? On n'a pas de Enjoyers de Koi here?
Ah.
En vrai, fuck les Espagnols. Hein.
Ooh, am I allowed to translate that? He said, fuck the Spanish. Of course, not my words, but his. So
Fuck you!
Fun with insight.
Yeah.
Fun with Insight. Yeah, guys, the French always party with their favorite Brit. Insight having some words for the French fans back in Birmingham for Major 2. Now you will see him in the movie star Koi taking the stage. Everyone seems to be cheering for the other side of that fight. And 100 Thieves, well, they already scored big in our club championship. We welcome Gennaro to talk all things CC. The club championship is where you can earn some serious money. Gennaro, for those just tuning in, how much money is on the line for some of the bigger orgs with multiple titles?
Come on, you stole my question. That was going to be my question to the analysts, actually. How much money do you think the club championship points?
20 million.
Close.
I was going to go with 25.
That's so safe. Like,
I mean, that's what I thought it was.
It's
so I don't know.
22.5.
It's
All right.
36.
Oh, wow.
$36 million. And how much can talent get?
0. You're here for free. You guys gonna pay?
I might make a team next year.
Make a comeback, Chris.
Yo, Nade Shot, you need a partner? Let's talk a little bit about our club championship standings, though, because Nade Shot's team surprised everyone with Valorant.
Correct.
But this is supposed to be their best team.
Yeah, and 100 Thieves already getting 1,000 points. So basically the gist is, if you win a title, you get 1,000 points. Right now, Falcons is sitting very pretty at the top with 2,800 points in total because they won one game so far, which is very much important. But they have 20 teams competing across the 24 titles. So
it feels like they put the most chips on the roulette wheel. Yeah, they've got a lot on the line here. AGAL was the big surprise for me. I know they're representing China, right?
Correct. I mean, they have 17 teams competing out of 24, so that's a lot.
But to be already at 2,600 points is a statement. I felt like they weren't on the podium last year. This year, they're the big ones. But G2 Esports, they dropped the ball the biggest.
Yeah.
They won Warzone. Their team was in top 8. Jenny, they did a roster change. It didn't qualify for club points in this game.
No, that's all they got, 1,000 points. I mean, for Valorant as well, when we're looking at G2, it was a disappointment. So was it for League of Legends. They had a really good performance at MSI. I mean, they beat T1 in MSI. And then you come here, and you don't even get top 8.
So 100 Thieves, I've been cheering for them. FaZe Clan, of course, I've been cheering for. But Gentlemates, I know somebody has been exceptionally loud for. His hair curls a little extra special every time they're on screen. Talk to me a little bit about why you have faith in their Call of Duty roster, and not just the Call of Duty, the Rocket League roster that plays on this stage next week.
He's putting you on the spot.
Well, I think that the Gentlemates themselves, obviously, they put a lot of backing into those rosters. They've, of course, been on the hunt for some of those style sides, especially with the shifting out of CS and kind of moving into the other into esports more considerably, the Warzone team, of course, getting that top 5 position, and that's a Battle Royale is just a very kind of anything can happen on the day type of esport, whereas I look at Call of Duty, I look at Rocket League, it's settling things straight down, it's one-on-one, but most often. The Gentlemates Rocket League team has actually been pretty damn good through the year. Had some relatively disappointing performances at points through the year, but they've got an opportunity there to walk away with a ton of points, and here, yes, it's a tough bracket, but you still got to expect them to be one of the favorites with a crowd like this.
Yeah, it's in front of your home crowd. You're in Paris, right? So they got to be feeling good. But yeah, I'll just focus on the Falcons one. They have a chance to win the whole thing. You heard Ben and Zuma talking a little bit about it. Like, this is the best roster they have had all year long.
You're saying their Call of Duty team can add another 1,000 points?
Yes, they have a chance to win this whole tournament and get 1,000 points, which would put it pretty out of reach for a lot of these teams, right?
I mean, AJL right now is in the finals as well for HOK. It's literally 3-3. It's a best of 7. So
all right, so walk me through this.
That could work out too. And they have another player competing in like 10 minutes on Tekken 8, also a semifinal.
That ends today, right?
Yeah, it does. And a lot of people saying that there's a world where they win both today, which would be crazy.
Question. I don't know much about HOK. 3-3 in a best of 7. How long is that as a series?
It's like a 20-minute game.
God dang.
Okay.
So, you know.
Not that bad.
Yeah, it's not horrible.
Not that bad. You ain't there for 6 hours, but you were there for a minute. Here's a look at some of the highlights along the way. Is this a Asian-dominated game?
Yes.
Is this global?
Correct.
How have we seen so far?
So HOK is a game that has actually been released in China years before it was released to the West. So right now, it's just Chinese teams' domination. KG is another Chinese team. They're going up against HAL in the finals. China is so dominant that when they came to EWC, they told every team, if you can take a map off of one of our teams, we'll give you 10 grand. If you can take a series,
I hear that, I'm retired.
we'll give you 100 grand.
Going to a new game.
Nobody won anything.
The team is putting a
And you know what? No worries.
Yeah,
Is that why Rain Day is allowed to wear a tie? These people with that kind of money over there? No ties allowed in the
You
Call
wish
of
that
Duty
was you,
universe,
yeah?
we were told. Yeah, the talent manager said no ties, guys. Let's keep it casual.
Insane seeing how packed it is. By the way, over there, you talk about it being dominated over in Asia. Of course, we're on the other side of the world, but the fans have made their journey to back their teams in. Absolutely wonderful stuff. And my lord, that trophy is actually stunning.
We need to have a huge cosplay competition across all 4 of the stages because last week we had so many Overwatch characters. Today, feels like everyone is cosplaying as Ghost. It's kind of the same
we have 4 of them
from Call of Duty. One had a beret, though, so I knew she was French. If I was going to cosplay, I think it'd be Anthony Wheeler. I'd grow a beard for a day. I'd say, mind blown.
I would pay wonderful money.
Egregious.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or I'd dress up as Rosalie for a day. I feel like that'd be really fun. Anyway, we'll talk about that stuff later. In the meantime, we got 1:30, I'm told, till the stage is ready. I heard that like 30 minutes ago, though.
Yeah.
So is the audio actually fixed? I bet it is. And let's talk where we're at, where we're going, to remind folks what we've been waiting on. This is the second quarterfinal of a 4-match day. So we saw one go to a Game 7. What's the realistic expectations knowing it's the first of 4 wins?
Yeah, I mean, the realistic expectation is a competitive series. I mean, these guys have teamed together before. We were talking about the Koi guys and Scrap on the other side. 100 Thieves have been unbelievable throughout the season, have definitely had a better performance than Koi, but Koi are playing well in this tournament. They can go to bat with them if Insight continues that level of play.
I think it's an interesting one as you bring up there as well, is it feels like a while ago, but Scrap, of course, was the franchise man for Koi for so long. He was part of their academy side. He very much came through that pipeline. I wonder, I would love a penny for the thoughts of the Koi fans when they look at that boy on the other side of the stage up against them. It must be a tough, bit of a bitter pill to swallow, really looking at just how good he is.
No one thought 100 Thieves would lose back at COD Champs. No one thought that Koi would be able to power into the top 3 at Birmingham. Here we are with both teams fighting for their spot in the Final 4. It's time to find out who is going to power into the semifinals live in the STC Arena. Let's get it going to the stage.
Wow, wow, wow. What a way to start the day. Even though I'm sure that everyone wasn't looking forward to that G2 Heretics game and maybe wasn't super looking forward to it, I am sure that this game is going to be remembered everywhere.
And nobody going to bed tonight. We like to start as we mean to go on, and we saw a 7-map series. It was a banger, and we saw Heretics lock in that first semi-final spot.
Heretics sont vos premiers demi-finalistes, vous l'avez donc compris. And what I'm glad that we got able to witness as well is that being a trash talker can sometimes backfire. And I know that we're in for a treat with that next game when it comes to talking trash. Moi, j'aime bien le fait de voir que quand on a une grande bouche sur Call of Duty, ça peut parfois se retourner contre nous.
Yeah, could we be about to witness another case of be careful what you wish for?
Ian, I feel like the ghosts are calling.
Okay.
Hello? Sounds like our quarter final is ready.
It's ready.
Over.
Let's do it. Over.
Starting with 100 Thieves! They came to Paris stacked with superstars, and so far they've played like it. They took down Boston, then they went 5 maps with the defending champions Optic, and they sent them into the lower brackets. Hydra playing in front of his French crowd. Hydra, le petit prince de 100 Thieves, ready for a fight.
Let's welcome their opponents. It's Movie Star Koi! Koi's season could have ended yesterday. Instead, they sent Cloud9 home and bought themselves another day as this crowd boos their hearts out, waiting for them on stage. A very familiar face. Insight and Scrap spent years together in Toronto. They won together, they lost together. They know each other's game. And these two teams are ready to fight for a semi-final.
Ce sont ceux que la France adule face à ceux que la France boue. 100 Thieves versus Koi is about to start. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for it.
Once again, these two men face off. They absolutely blew up the timeline yesterday, and they have one more opportunity, Scrap and Insight, to get into each other's heads.